Bam! What is up with the squad? The Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies is back in the building. Back like I never left. What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good, fam? Check in. Check in. Check in. Come on in. Hit the likes. Come on in. Come on in. What a day of sports. What a day of sports. 57 game win streak. Stop. Snapped. Texas snapped our streak. Back to the drawing board. You start another streak. Start another streak. That's all you can do. When a streak gets snapped, all you can do is get back. You go back to work. Let me say this. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. We took the loss today. That had made me kind of like on sports for today. Right? It's like I don't know. Super Bowl. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I won't. Then I said, you know what? These big drip Eagles. These big drip Eagles. I'm gonna check them out. I'm rocking with the Eagles. They put on a show. I'm not a Patrick Mahomes fan. I'd have told y'all that before. So let me tell you something. It warmed my heart. It warmed my heart to see the Philadelphia Eagles get this win today. I know Big Drip is celebrating. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Coach Don Staley. Long time coming. They got him one. It's been a while since they got one. So shout out to them. Hey man, we had a good time. We had a good time in the Discord today. For those of y'all that came and hung out in the mansion. Enjoyed the Super Bowl festivities with everybody. Thank you. Political Lil, what's good? Are you still here? You said you hope you still woke. That was earlier. I don't know if you still here. Shout out to you. We back. You in here for half sleep. Emily, hang in there. I ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't gonna be up here long. Boo, what's happening? Roosevelt, let's go. Jeanne Antoinette, hey fam. Buki, what's good? I Smile, what's good? Cold World, what's happening? Right, needed that. Double tap the screen, y'all. Hit that like. Yo, Cam TV, you got an echo. Okay, let me see. Oh, you said it was me. I'm about to make another pretzel. Okay, yeah, give me one this time. Good evening, folks. Big Drip is turning up on IG, as she should. Turn up. So we got Florida coming up. I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back and get a therapy. I had an interesting question as I was getting ready to come up. Was asked, what do I tell people who? Let me make sure I get this right because I want to make sure I say this right. One second. Okay. I want to make sure I say this right. This is an interesting question, and so I wanted to ask: Do other people have this question? Because I don't know. So, Gamecock fans, are y'all at a point where y'all need to feel like encouraged out here? Because are y'all feeling like everybody is against us right now? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Are y'all feeling like everybody is against us right now? I haven't been in the social media streets yet. I don't really get into Twitter and all of that and look at what other people say because because my response would be the same. Not on my end. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Frank Wright? Okay. I smile. Yes. Okay. So let me know on Twitter. Hell yeah. Okay. Y'all feel attacked on Twitter? Okay. So do I need to get out? Do I need to get out on Twitter more? Do I need to be posting on Twitter more? How can I be more supportive there? Hell yeah, you do. Okay. Because I mean, here's the thing that y'all got to remember: you're a Gamecock. We champions. They supposed to hate us. When you're a winner, they hate you. It's all right. I've accepted it last year and moved on. Yeah, I mean, I mean, here's the thing: they hate you, but what they gonna do about it? All you can do is keep winning. Now, are they gonna say some? Are they gonna try to say some mean stuff online this week? Sure. Will they come for Big Drip? Of course they will. Will they put all the players in the transfer portal? Of course they will. Does that shake us? No. Do y'all because y'all watch the y'all see here's the thing. I need for y'all to remember what y'all know about the Gamecocks when other people be trying to tell y'all about the Gamecocks. I watched, I think it was Asia. I don't even remember whose story it was, but they talked about how Don gets them all together and said that we're a circle. Don't let nobody break this circle. Nobody in, nobody out. It's just us. We all we got. We all we need. They gonna say some stuff, but have they won anything? They can say whatever they want. Listen, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I come from an era where sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. I don't fuck what you said. What are you gonna do about it? Can you beat us in the regular season? Maybe. When it's for all the marbles, I doubt it. I'm betting on the Gamecocks every day and twice on Sunday. Matter of fact, 3 times on Sunday. Every chance I get. I don't Gamecocks. It's a different type of hate. Tell me about it. I don't understand. And it's the reporters too. That's what pisses me off the most. So the reporter piece of it is something that now the reporter piece I can't I don't have the same platforms that those reporters have. But what I can do is put out Gamecock content, right? And then what we have to do is flood these timelines and stuff back with Gamecock content, and not necessarily always just talking up under somebody else's. Put your own content out. Share my content. Share other content that's out there. Push that Gamecock stuff back in their face. Make them know Raven is a winner. I don't care what you say. What did I say she was? I don't even remember. Tell me now. She's in 9. She still ain't lost 10 games since 2017. So, say that kind of stuff back. Ask for how many rings they got. How many SEC titles? I mean, in Texas, I mean, what is it? I hit you and you hit me back. So we in the standoff till we see each other again. And I'm betting on me. UCLA, when I see you, beating your ass. But other than that, who got something to say around here? Today they put up age old tweets and she had to private her page. They tried to dox her. Oh wow. Okay. Well, Don had one win today. Her Eagles, great win for her. Philadelphia Eagles won tonight. How many? It's hard because you are always in defense mode. But the other thing is, stop. You don't have to be in them places. How many? What? How many? Question you want to know? How many? What? Tell me. Don had a 10-year run like no other. Still get no respect. Hey, fam. And then they put up Asia's old tweets of what? Of what? You know what I mean? Like that's just wild to me. Miss D 61 Sports, what's happening? I mean, yeah, I don't know, y'all. You got and then tell me I don't know what you're asking tonight. What it is you want to know. But like remember that you're a Gamecock. Remember that you champions. It was tweets of her literally from when she was 14. Oh wow. They're digging now, just trying to find a problem. They just want to make a problem. Well, the thing with Asia right now is like we have to recognize um they need Asia to play the villain now. They need Asia to play the villain. Yeah, they're trying to get another villain to Caitlyn. And they wanted desperately to be Asia. That was the worst ass whooping I've seen. Pat take. Well, I'm yeah. So they go like that sometimes. Too bad for him. too bad for him. But congratulations to the Eagles. I mean, I can't say that. My team is 1-2-3 Cancun. Uh, they got Enrique too, but that's not the topic now. They look for anything to diminish what Asia is. What did they took some tweets from what Enrique said back when she was a kid too? The players have to fight. They don't get recognized for nothing. We know what we got, but we still have to explain it to others. You don't have to. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to respond. You don't have to read it. You don't have to. But if you're gonna put yourself in those type of environments, in those type of situations, don't put yourself in a situation where you got you stressed out and you don't know. I mean, for what? It's basketball at the end of the day. It's basketball at the end of the day. 57 games in a row, regular season. Did we know that that was going? Did we know that the streak was going to come to an end at some point? Sure, we did. Did we think it was today? No. But did we know that the L was coming? Sure, the L always comes. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. The thing is, are you prepared enough to win the important ones? Don't want her to be the face of the league. Oh no, they don't. He doesn't hold a candle to Mother Asia. She doesn't. The Nike commercial should feature only her. And I still haven't saw the Nike commercial, so I do have to go back and catch that. I heard that they did a Nike commercial together with Caitlin and Asia. So I have to go back and check that out. I have not seen that. Uh, Let me see. Okay. Oh, Angel had a Super Bowl commercial too. I didn't watch no really pay attention to the commercials. I got to go back and check these out. So Angel had a commercial. Asian Caitlin had a commercial. I got to check these out. Gamecocks will still win the SEC championship and national title. Uh, that was the plan from the beginning. That was the plan from the beginning. Like you just keep the main thing the main thing. I'm glad that they were able to get back. I think Don had a Super Bowl party. They probably enjoyed the Super Bowl or whatever, got their mind away from the loss. And tomorrow you go back to work. Tomorrow it's about Florida. And when you see Texas again, we'll be better prepared. There's some things that we could have did. There's some things that we could have did different. We didn't play our best basketball today. And I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing that allows me to be calm about it. Like it would be different if I was like, damn, we gave them everything we had and we couldn't get it done. No, I didn't walk away from that game feeling like that. I walked away from that game feeling like, okay, it was some things that we didn't do different. It was some experience that needed to be gained. It was some learning how to play some different roles a little bit. And this was a good lesson. This was a good lesson at a great time. This lesson didn't come in March. The biggest thing about college basketball and the pursuit of the national championship is that the lessons that you need to learn come way before way before March and April. You don't want to still be having to learn these lessons in March and April. Did Dowda look her best out there? No. That's still correct me. She's an All American, correct? This is a kid that had 10 blocks in the game. This is a kid that gave us what did she give us? 19? Like this is a kid that we know can play basketball, but this is a kid that we also know was in a less than our standard program, right? Less than our standard. So she got to unlearn a whole lot of stuff and then learn how to be a Gamecock. It's a learning curve. It's growing pains. We take one on the chin today, Crash Out Crew. Y'all good now? Y'all done? Y'all done calm down? I hope they have. I hope they have. I'm still woke though. Sports day was full. Yeah, sports day was dope. It was a great. This was a great day. This was a great day of sports. You know, more than the game, more than anything I didn't like about the game. I didn't necessarily like the questions in Don's presser today. Some of the questions was just like, that's an odd thing to ask her. No, go Cox. Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, sometimes you just, you know what I mean. I don't know. I, the glasses. Is Don still in charge? Yes. Did everybody make it in the game and out of the game healthy? Yes. And we're blessed to fight another day. You get up and go back to work. You get up and go back to work. Back in the press release you're talking about. What are you asking? Big Key, you missed the time in Discord. Oh, God, you missed the time, Key. Move on to the next game. They're going to still take that championship home in March. Yeah, it was quick, but I called it. Okay. Yeah, Danae was on her best behavior, of course. Yeah. I don't know. Uh, oh, you just joined in. Okay. I had to go back and really listen to him and tell you. What I felt like was that they were trying to trap her into trying to say something bad about Texas, and I didn't like some of the energy, but I'll come back with the specifics. I didn't write them down. Just in general, I didn't like some of the questions, but I'll get back with you with that. What is it, Yika? Uh, they push us down and we get back up. Sorry, girl, I couldn't take watching no more of the Chiefs for them doggone Eagles. I just couldn't do it. New rank is out tomorrow. We got to come on down tomorrow. Coach Rowe popped in the chat. He'll be here to take us to the tree respectfully. He said in the most respectful way. And we don't care. We owe a trip to the tree. So let's go. Let's go get to the tree. Drake has to pack it up. No, Gamecocks have to wait for a loss, and we have to beat Vandy. Uh, we gotta wait for a loss, and we gotta beat Vandy for what? I'm not clear what you're talking about. The press conference was kind of funky. hmm We coming down also. It's all good. I'll be damned if my E Batty Crip walking to my enemy song on national TV. If my ex Batty, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to him. No, it wasn't Vic Schaefer talking. I'm talking about just the questions that was asked to Don. I haven't seen Vic's. Vic definitely gives Don a run for the money, and that was a good win for them today to get the SEC first seed. Why do we have to wait for a loss? 13-4 versus Vic. I'm sick of Coach always being ready to take us to the tree. Sick of it. Listen, this is 22 games now. So in 60 games, we've been to what, the tree twice? How many times they been to the tree? We took them to the tree 3 times last year. We took them to the tree 3 times just last year. 1 time so far this year. Just a trip to the tree. Everybody go. It's all good. It's how you come back from the tree. If I had it my way, either one of would have won. We got to win SEC title to be a 1 seed. Can't let Texas win out. If Texas win, here's the thing: if we win out and Texas wins out, we both have a 50-50 shot at the uh at the coin flip, the coin toss. Here's the thing that I don't want people walking away from this thinking I believe. Please don't think that I believe that we have to be a number 1 seed to go win anything. Please don't believe that I think we have to be undefeated to go lose anything. Asia lost 4 games and became a national champion. 4 of them. It was a national champion. You only got to win by 1. And you only got to not lose in March and April. So don't walk away from the chat thinking that that's how I think. So I'm not here like, oh God, we got to get the number 1 seed in the SEC. Do I think we'll win the SEC tournament? I do. What it do? What it do? LSU for life. How about the Lady Tigers? They took care of business today like I thought they would. SC should stay put in the polls. They beat Texas, so it's no advantage to Texas won today. Uh, uh, I think that they're going to want to bring us down. I think that we could go down as low as 5. We don't have a shot at the number 1 overall seed because I think UCLA gets that one, but we also don't want to be a 2 seed for the bracket. Well, we don't. But if we are, we'll go take care of business. Don't you? And then it's the thing. Like you're starting to worry about something that ain't even here yet. Listen, one game at a time. Florida. Wait, so I got to go to the tree twice? What the hell? That's not. Why you going to the tree twice? What happened? What? I'm not understand. Oh, UConn. And okay, yeah. I love the increase in parity. This is great basketball being played. Great basketball. And I'm just making note of stuff. This is the fastest I ever seen ESPN get up stuff about our games. The SEC title, it is going to be a battle. I always say if we are locked in, take care of rebounds, we good. That's not shade at the team. Gamecocks will win SEC title and the national title. Same thing I'm saying, Furrowhead. That's the same thing I'm saying. Uh, I'm not worried about having to go on the road or none of that. 12 deep. Gilbert for LSU said Tennessee turned her down out the portal, so she tortured them every time. Woo! She turned her down. Okay, she got beef. She got beef. Let me see. And I didn't even never really just look at like what was the actual like last box score numbers. 66-62 loss to Texas. Let's see. Chloe finished with 9, 4 rebounds. Fagan had 7, 6 rebounds. Bree had 7, 5 rebounds. Raven had 1, 4 rebounds. Papa had 8, 4 rebounds. Joyce had 9, 2 rebounds. Tack didn't score. She was only out there for 1 minute. Doubted didn't score, but she had 3 fouls. Maddie had 1. Lay went for 13 and 2 rebounds. And Tessa went for 7 and 3 rebounds. Um, sheesh. I mean, I don't know. I know people will be like, "Oh my God, they beat us. We got our ass beat." But at the same time, like I'm looking at this, like the difference in this game is what we didn't make free throws. If we make our free throws, we win the game. We didn't make free throws, but the difference between this game and last game is Taylor Jones. We didn't play Taylor Jones well. Taylor Jones went for 11. She didn't score at all at CLA. We'll be better with that. But I mean, like, I don't know. It's nothing to panic about. I may have missed it, but did you mention it? See, like, show dropped today. What? Nope. What late show dropped today? Let me know. It's on Gamecocks. On the basketball page. It's fire. Man, hey y'all, what we talking about? UCLA isn't playing that great. They falling off the peak right for a whooping. Well, and that's the other thing. I still have even though I want them to be undefeated when they see us. I still have USC really beating UCLA. So I don't know. Is there going to be any undefeated teams? Will UCLA have 1 loss? Will they have no losses? Will they have 2 losses? I don't know. SC will whoop UConn's ass. Sorry, Mondo. Everyone is injured again. SC, please don't take your anger out on my Huskies. Lay shoe. Oh, her shoe. Yes. I show it? I don't think I showed it, but I did see it. Tessa didn't play her type of game. I hope she don't ever get gun shy. Nah, and I don't think she was gun shy. I think that Tessa had to work harder on defense this game than she had to work in other games. But she'll be better with that. This was a good game. This was a good gritted out game. We didn't close, and so we needed to see ourselves not close so that we could figure out what does that look like for us. What is the best approach there? This is the first game I question Don's rotation. Okay, not for me, Reggie. I don't question Don. We'll see if UCLA is like that on Thursday. Hopefully, Juju has a better game than recently. We had just one person with a double figure scoring. That's the same. We got Clamp. Speaking of therapy, the Chiefs gonna need some serious counseling after what happened tonight. I can't help them. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I know Taylor. I knew Taylor would be an X factor. Okay, Gamecocks will get Texas back. I mean, yeah. I mean, we in a we won one right now. We won one. Nobody got nothing up on nobody. You won one, I won one. You won at your house, I won at my house. But now when we play on neutral ground, we're gonna see UCLA coming down off that high horse. Please believe. Okay, college game day will be here. The Huskies getting spanked. I'm not crashing out over this loss because there was a big difference from the first loss. I can accept this loss. No Joyce and Chloe in the fourth quarter. How can you not, Cess? Um, because I know that Dawn is coaching for March. I know that Dawn is coaching for March, and so if it was about getting the players that were on the floor the experience that she wanted them to get against a team like Texas, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. That's how I cannot because I don't question her. And again, like I said, I don't go. I'm not walking around here like, oh, we gotta be we gotta be undefeated. I'm not on that. I'm not spoiled from last year. I understand how special 38-0 is. I understand how hard that is, and I understand that now you put that in a box and you start over. We've won national championships before without being undefeated, so I don't understand what's the big deal about not being undefeated right now. You've been summoned. Okay, 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 Buki. Good night. I'm just happy UConn isn't the first game after this one. It's gonna be a good game. Booker was talking big shit. Couldn't believe it. Oh yeah, but I want to see that. But it's all about Arizona. Everyone knows it. Uh, you ain't even here to really talk hoops. You just talking. Chloe struggled today. Uh, I mean, Chloe was 4 for 9. She played 24 minutes. She had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. I just think I don't know that she struggled. She just wasn't as aggressive as she could have been in some situations. And I want her to be stronger with holding on to the ball. But I don't know that she played any worse than anybody else. I'm real curious to see this MK Dub and Booker matchup. MK Dub gonna cook her. I think. Free throws killed us. What's up, Officer T Davis? I've been looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight, fam. You doing good? I sent you a message and everything. You straight, fam? I'm glad you pulled up. Free throw killed us. Don said the post players weren't getting rebounds or scoring. Sanaya was the only one that was guarding. Okay. West Will, Danae, good night. What's up, Officer T Davis? Missed you, show did. Poor Miara. She's about to average 000 and snapped ankles on Friday. Thursday? Okay. That's that. I got you. What? Missed you too. This was Oldacre first time playing the full fourth quarter. Oldacre showed up for her team like she was supposed to. I mean, listen, I can't knock them for their approach. They came out, they was hungry, they was home, they wanted to defend home. They did everything they were supposed to do for a team that lost on the road. They did everything they were supposed to do for a team that lost on the road. Now, where I think the what's the Winitanda? Winitanda? Am I saying the name right? That's the player who I think those 8 points right there. That's the player who I think had made a big difference today. Like was 4-4, couldn't miss. When Chloe was on her, I believe it was Chloe that was on her. I seen her score on Chloe a few times. Chloe just didn't know how to attack. Didn't know how to defend when she was attacking the paint. What position did Chloe and Fago play last year? The same positions they're playing right now. I smile. Fagan filled in for Camilla, and Chloe started at the 4 and rotated with Ashlyn. I mean, I, LSU versus Texas, who wins? I got LSU still as the number 2 team in the SEC. I don't have them losing to Texas. I felt like LSU could beat everybody in the SEC except us. You feel bad already. Jones was the difference maker. Last time out, she had 0. This time she had 11. Yeah, I talked about her, but I'm just talking about the defense that we have for winning I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm good. Been rehabbing. That had heartache, only girl, y'all. How that goes. Appreciate the love though, for sure, fam, for sure. Um, so for Unrivaled tomorrow, there's no 2 p.m. No, there's only 7 p.m. games. I disagree because Odaker went off in the fourth against Fagan. You disagree? What about Odaker? I don't know what you're disagreeing with. I said Odaker did what she was supposed to do to help them win. So I'm not clear with you. You disagree with that? I don't know. Okay. Angel on Twitter cutting up about what? Odaker's baby John King already. It says Country Fried Boys. It's gonna be a long ride back home for them. Long ride. 16 wingspan. We have to get more than 6 shots a game out of Joyce. She played like a freshman today. She won't. She won't again. Joyce probably has already watched the film twice now. For the type of player that I think she is. So I mean, I'm not. I'm so not worried. We ain't really getting a rhythm with those first half calls and missing those free throws. We beat ourselves, and we got to be able to make adjustments to how the refs are calling the game. You have to be able to recognize how they're calling the game and make the adjustments in how you play your defense. Tomorrow, let the one-on-one games begin. You hear me? 7 p.m. As long as LSU is rebounding they ass off like we usually do, I think we'll be okay. LSU's not going to have no problem with Texas, I don't think. No, Don said Fagan defended her the best. That's what I disagree with. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, I thought what I heard Don say was that Fagan was the most experienced big, playing against a very experienced big, and that Dowda and Tack and Edwards didn't necessarily have a lot of experience with the bigs, but I may have misinterpreted, or we may be talking about two different things. I don't know. Great coverage this weekend, Cess, as usual. Appreciate you and your guests. Thank you, Nori. I appreciate it. I'm in heart attack. Oh goodness. Oh no. Officer T. Davis. So sorry to hear that. Thank God the Eagles won. Down would be on our girls. Man, sending prayers your way, fam. Sending prayers your way. So sorry to hear that, fam. Yeah, I mean, this was Dawn and them. This is you celebrate the Super Bowl. Don't even think about this game. They already know on the way home the stuff that they could have did different. You got to have a short memory. Move on. It's on to Florida. ADR and Angels McDonald's commercial. That was cool because ADR doesn't get many of those opportunities. Oh, that was nice. Dowda is the new Sakima. Dowda got some learning to do. Zach needs to stay in campus this season, working on layups, defensive rebounding. I think everybody's gonna stay this summer, this off season. I was moving on New Orleans when the Bears won the Super Bowl in '85. What a night! Had one of those nights to remember. That's what I'm talking about. $900 down the train tonight. Oh goodness, sorry, Carl. Officer Davis. Oh, Dowda also. Okay. You meant this offseason. I got you. I think everybody will stay. I think they bought in like that for the most part. They'll go and do whatever their individual responsibilities and requirements are, but you know, lock in. But I mean, we don't even got to worry about that now. It's on only thing we thinking about right now. Florida. Tack and Dowda lack of development has hurt us. Tack has been hurt. When did you want her to develop? She just now got off crutches this season. Like Tack and Dowda are fine. Here's the thing. Tack and Dowda weren't here. Tack and Dowda weren't supposed to be who we were relying on this season anyway. Does everybody understand that part? Tack and Dowda both have next year. Dowda has next year as well. Dowda was supposed to come in, learn the system, get comfortable, start growing in the system, be really prepared, start being prepared by March, be ready to go after one more off season with Body by Molly next season. Tack, you coming back from being out of basketball 2 years. This is 22 games back from being out of basketball for 2 years. I don't expect her to look how she looked 3 years ago. I expect her to be working her way back, getting her rhythm back, getting her confidence back. The crazy injury that she had, a dislocated kneecap or whatever that was, it wasn't no ACL tear, nothing like that. She had a weird ass injury. Like I'm totally okay with her taking her time and working herself back in. She said herself, She's rebuilding the confidence in her own self. She's stacking practices and stacking confidence up. Take your time, youngster. You got your whole career ahead of you. This team will be fine. I wouldn't risk them to win against Texas in fucking February. For what? What was really supposed to be here was Ashland. Ashland got hurt. That made us have to shift some things. But this ain't about attacking Dowded. Now all of a sudden they ain't been developed properly and they ain't on the floor. They right on the schedule that we had them on. They weren't supposed to be the main focuses right now. Sakima got hurt. Sakima was playing much better when the season first started. Sakima was working her way back from whatever her injury is. She didn't even see the floor today. We don't know what they do in practice. We don't know how they look in practice. Dawn told you how you perform in practice is what earns you the opportunity to be on the floor. She's not just giving away opportunities because you on the bench. I don't understand why people be so quick to question her. Do y'all think that she saw something like, man, attacking him could really help us, but I ain't gonna put him in? Cause why? Y'all talk like y'all think that she really be out here like just like sabotaging her own fucking efforts out here. That's crazy work to me. For what? Do y'all think they ready and she just like, nah, I ain't gonna let them play? Nah, it's cool. I ain't gonna let them play. To help me understand that thinking. Why would she do that? Dawn gave Donna a lot of chances. She said, when you earn your chances, she gives them to you. If you don't perform, you go to the end of the line. She back at the end of the line. Dawn said that out her mouth. Y'all heard her say it. Not really. Ash would have defended Odaker. It's all we missing. Thank you. Uh, he disappeared when you know who was blowing out. You know who? Gave Jones 4 free points on the free throw. You're right. We have to focus on the things we can control. We can't control the refs. We can control being disciplined and playing Gamecock basketball. Absolutely. I wasn't under the delusion that we were going to go undefeated. I'm not seeing Dowda from last year. Was Lay okay? Anyone? Looked like Lay was fine. To me, with that now, I think when Lay went out to see about her arm, that threw off the momentum of the little run we was on. Um, but we're not seeing Dowda from last year because Dowda right now is learning a new system and new and being held accountable and to a different standard than she was. So give Dowda some time. Dowda wasn't supposed to be the answer this year. I think a lot of people don't know about Tack and are expecting something different from her. I think Leia's hurt. She's dealing with some type of injury. Tack just started playing again. Hopefully she'll be ready next year, but she do have to lock in off-season Dowda. It could be a cultural shock from Arkansas. It's definitely a cultural change. Dowda hasn't been around black people like this her whole life. She's loving her environment. Once that hype settles down and she locks in, she'll be good. She's so excited for her sisterhood. She's getting acclimated. People get acclimated in different ways. You're right, Cess. Ashley injury hurt us. Absolutely, that's true. But free throws are free. Jesus, I was really hoping we were using Dowda fouls to save Fagan. Yeah, the free throw. Now I don't have. It's nothing I can say about the free throws because free throws are something that I've been talking about since last year. I've always said I wanted us to have our free throws up around 85, 90% as a team. Championships are won and lost at the free throw line. They're free. You're right. Got to make them. If we made them today, we win. If we'd have made 5 of the 8 that we missed, we win. Only got to win by 1. We didn't do that. The refs always have to be factored in. You have to adjust to how they call in the game. Is all. That's fair. Right? Adele technically hasn't played in almost 2 years. She hasn't. She's strong as fuck and can play the 5 like last year when Miller was out. Right. She's coming. Y'all heard Lay talk about her. Lay said Tack was one of the, what did she say she was one of or the strongest people on the damn team? Tack coming. She's working. She's building. Y'all will see. How do you know Dowda hasn't been around black people? I don't know. True, that's true. Expectations were a bit different, but you have understand standard and practicability. Practicality. I don't know what you're saying right there. We need huge bodies in the portal. We need to make free throws. Here's the thing. Are y'all going how are y'all getting these huge people in the portal? Is it mental telepathy y'all gonna put them in there? Who are these huge people in the portal that's gonna show up? Tell me the huge people that are in college basketball that y'all think are getting in the portal. It ain't but a couple 6'7s out there. The big girl the big down in Texas that got dunked on, she ain't even gonna be here next season. The big in LA, where are y'all getting these bigs from? To get in the portal, where are they? Tell me the team that they playing on now, so I can see them to see that I want them next year. Please put their names. Please put their names in the chat. These huge bodies that's gonna be in the portal. Please put their names in the schools they at now, so I can look at them. Who are they? The school she came from, her posts are drastically different now from then. Got it. They have been good with free throws this season. They've been better. What do you think is the reason why Raven, Bree, and Tessa do not shoot more when they have such good shots? Um, from what Don said, I can only go by what Don said. What I heard Don say was that sometimes they get so caught up in trying to be unselfish that they feel like they shooting too much when it's the exact shot that they should take. So it's getting them to be a little bit more selfish, and that's I mean that's a crazy situation to have to deal with. But I mean, people are just so unselfish they won't even take the shot that they should take. So we got to see what it is. Yeah, that's what I told my son. Officer T Davis, hit me with the super chat. Hold on, let me get the super chat music out. Hold up. Let me act right. Appreciate the super chat, fam. Super chat. All right. All right, let me get back to these comments. Let me see. Tessa has to get her game back on track. I just think Tessa had a hell of a defensive assignment today. Tessa doesn't usually have defensive assignments like that. Today, Tessa was the other person guarding Madison Booker. That she doesn't usually have that type of defensive assignment. So Tessa will be fine. We do not need Portal. The play style I've seen past two games, just even the past two, will make your ass adapt like no other. Girl from UCLA returning to play with her little sis, so she's not getting in the portal. Also, if they get in the portal, SC post depth is so deep that I don't know if a center would come to SC. In my opinion, Raven haven't realized she's the heart and engine of this team. Today, she didn't play like our leader. I don't care if she's not scoring. Rory wasn't scoring either. I got to go back and see what you didn't like about what Raven was doing. Because I didn't see that. Tip passes, that real ball, and one ball. Um, I don't know. Tip passes, that's real ball and one ball. I don't know what you real ball and one ball. I don't know what you're saying right there. Please let the portal talk go. We've been getting yelled at all day. I mean, I just want to understand who getting in the portal. Like, if the answer made sense, I could see it. But everybody like, oh, we need to get a big out the portal. What big is in the portal? Where where are these bigs coming from? What's going on with Raven? Her shot is not falling. Uh, uh, Bad shooting day. I don't know. She just needs to draw fouls today. That's all. We need a better team next season. Oh God. Yeah, where y'all getting bigs? Portal, yeah, like they act like it's just man, like Dawn is sitting over here, like man, I need bigs, and it's a portal full of bigs over here, and she just like, well, no, I ain't gonna get them. So I just want to understand the I I want to understand the portal as the option. Now that's a fact. I thought Lay was taking the game into her hands when the arm thing happened. Coach wasn't going to jeopardize Lay in the tourney or risk injury. Not at all. Rest. SC fans, please stop making excuses for today's game because Texas and UCLA has shown a blueprint how to beat SC and to beat them in the paint because SC front court is so little. Portal, go to France. They got so many bigs and are beating teams by 70. Well, maybe that's a plan. Sabrina was in two different Super Bowl commercials. Okay. Bigs don't grow on trees, not at all. When Raven set, her shot falls more often. Oh yeah, we ain't worried about them. We'll definitely get some players out of the portal since we only have one recruit. But I don't know if there are any bigs to get. You think so? You think we're gonna get a lot of players out of the portal? How many you think we getting out the portal? Raven was the reason we won all our ranked matchups. She didn't have that aggression today. Okay, you didn't think she was aggressive. I just want to know what TV show Flau'jae has been filming. I don't know. Has she been filming a TV show other than her podcast? I have no idea. Ain't no NCAA bigs in the portal that are good enough to come grind out and succeed in the SEC. But that's the answer. Every time I'm up here about South Carolina, somebody is getting in the portal to get us a big. Hopefully we can get one more recruit that will make 2 recruits and 1 portal player will be good. Whatever position Don thinks we need. Okay. Okay. You got to be trolling. I swear we won by 17 and lost by 4. Plus if we made our free throws. Officer T Davis, don't waste your typing on that. Don't waste your typing on that bullshit. A camera crew been following her for 6 months. Oh, okay, let's go. Get your documentary out. To throw this in, when the conversation starts, I will say what I noticed today. That's also noticeable in the highlights. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you got something to say, say it. We are losing Kima, Powell, Fagan, and Breezy. And so far we have 1 recruit. Okay. Same thing Camilla was in last year with Juju and someone else. Oh, okay. That the Caitlin Clark doc, the one that Caitlin produced. Okay. I'm looking forward to them episodes coming out. That should be fun. I'm glad Big Foe is one. Oh, who else is in it? Who else is in it with Foe? Y'all know? I don't remember the name of the show either. For real, who are the other 2 players? Then that's what I was wondering. We will get more recruits and get players in the portal. We have to replace like five players. Just let it play out. Let's worry about the season first. I think we got to replace 5 players. If we can get 1 more recruit and 1 portal player, I think we'll be good. Did y'all love the Nike commercial or what? I did. I did not. I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm gonna have to pull it up and watch it. I didn't even get to see that. I'm gonna pull that up. You never know who's gonna hit the portal. Don't worry about it. Just play and we'll see. You love the Nike commercial. Love seeing Asia shine in the Super Bowl. It was a Super Sunday, man. It was a Super Sunday of sports. It was a Super Sunday of sports. Now, let me. You know, I didn't even go back and look at it. SC is only losing 3 players. Okay. Who are we losing? Sanaya, Breezy, Pow Pow, Sakima. I don't know if you can open that. What's that? How do I feel about the officiating? I don't feel anything about the officiating because I go into every game playing 5-on-8. I don't go into any game thinking that we're gonna get fouls or calls because I know we don't. So I don't think about the officiating. I go in knowing I go into every game knowing we ain't getting no calls. So I don't be looking for no calls. So I don't have no time. So at the end of the game, I don't be like, oh man, the refs, because I wasn't expecting them to do shit for us anyway. I've been saying that since last season. We South Carolina. It's us against the world. We all we got. We all we need until us. I be saying this every week, and I don't be just saying it just to be saying it. Like I really mean that shit. I go into every game. It's 5-on-8. Even if we at CLA, 5-on-8. You want Breezy to be more aggressive? Yeah, Kingman don't even play. She gone. And then somebody made. I don't know. Do y'all think Sakima has interest in being a coach? I think Sakima wants to go overseas. And so I think she's preparing herself to go overseas. Oh my gosh. Bree Wayne, I don't even know why y'all talking back to them. Okay, and with that being said, I don't believe today we walked in like that. I feel like they walked in knowing they can amp it up if needed, and that is not it. I don't know. I guess I have to go back and watch the game. That's not what I felt like I saw happen today. But I see. Now Kima's going overseas. She said she wants money. yeah, exactly. Kima said in the live that she wants to play overseas, and I believe that she will. And I think that's cool for her. And I think that's cool and different for people to want to. I don't want to go to the WNBA. I want to go play overseas. I want to go to EuroLeague. I want to go to China, wherever it is that she ends up. She's a basketball player. I just wish her the absolute best, and I can't wait for her to get to whatever the next stage is, uh, so that people can see the basketball player that she is. I just want her to be able to stay healthy enough to be able to really go make some noise and make that money. Unless Kima takes advantage of that new NCAA rule that JUCO players retain 4 years of eligibility. Oh yeah, good for her. Problem with Kima going overseas. Who's gonna pick her? There's no tape on her. There's enough tape on Kima. The thing about Kima is she's still a national champion. She's still a champion at every level of basketball that she's played at. She's still a JUCO most outstanding player of the tournament and the most outstanding player of the year. There's tape on her that says who she is. It was tape that got her to South Carolina. The work that she's done, the scouts and stuff that have been in there, and the connections that Dawn has and South Carolina has will put her overseas. She'll be fine. Kima has another year. I think Kima was going to be successful. I mean, her basketball is in her DNA. Her pedigree is basketball. So I don't even question that. Hopefully, she can play in the same country as her brother, uh, Ubaji. I knew Texas would attack the paint because that's a weak area for us right now. They don't do that. Most overseas countries will take her for her height alone and pay big money. That's not you can't teach 6'5". I tell people that shit all the time. That girl grew up around basketball. She's a fucking champion at every fucking level. She's gonna play overseas. Fly Eagles fly, and I'm not even NFL fan for my SEC football players. Takima made big strides this year, and y'all know I was giving her a hard time last year. Now I'm giving that energy to Dowda and praying for the same results. Dowda's gonna be fine. That should have been Chemo on Odecker. Is Chemo well enough to play? I don't know. Chemo needs to go be free, try something different. I think Chemo's right where she wants to be. Coach Daly said a few weeks back in an interview, none of her players are ready for the WNBA. Or at least, yeah, if you're going to quote her right. She did say that her players weren't ready for the WNBA. She said none of her players would start in the WNBA. And they wouldn't right now. Most rookies don't go into the WNBA and start. So she wasn't being mad. She was being honest. I don't understand. If people try to twist that shit. Tell me, did Peely start immediately this season? No. Did Rakia start immediately this season? No. Did Rakia end up starting? Yes, she did. Did Caitlin start? She was gonna have to. Did Angel start? Yes. Was Camilla supposed to start? No. So what are y'all talking about? What does that? What does that? That was an honest statement. Most fucking rookies don't start in the dub anyway. So what's the point? Please let me know the point of why you brought that up, or why you thought she was mad at her players with with an honest assessment of rookies that go into the dub. Most rookies get drafted and don't stick. So starting is really far off. So help me understand your point. According to the last posting, Agat McKeer should be announcing by this coming Friday. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to hear where she's going. Can't wait to see ADR versus Kima. Oh god. ADR versus Odecker. Okay, Kima on my mind. There you go. I think daycare graduated today. Big facts. Growing pains. It happens to everybody. So there's no that ADR versus Odecker. You don't even think that they're gonna throw ADR at Odecker for some fouls? To even just try to get Odecker in foul trouble? Oh yeah, a lot of people sounded defeated, should all that. Can't let nobody shake your confidence. I know what I know. Big drip point was even in the W. Most times you have to wait your turn. Most don't start right away. And her whole point was the players on my team know how to wait their turn and know how to earn their spots. She went on to say that Raven is a winner. She's won at every level. She doesn't care if she's the first option or the fifth option. She's gonna play just as hard. They know how to wait their turn. They've proven it. Shania Fagan proved that she knows how to wait her turn and continue to develop so that she's ready when you call her name. I'm gonna bet you $1 she'll be out there. Moki at ADR alphabets. I remember that was last year. Moki is not doing that. You don't think Moki is gonna throw ADR out there just to even try to get some fouls on either Taylor or Odecker? Love how you pronounce the guy's name correctly every time. So that's just saying, not everyone covering her does. I'm trying. Everybody, some of them I don't know, but I don't mean no harm. But what I always say, if I said it wrong, come on the show and tell me how to say it. I would love to know. That, that's to everybody. And then I noticed too with some of the comments that people make, it's a lot of fair weather kind of fans in here. Fair weather kind of fans like, what y'all gonna do? Y'all lost, bro. You know we were so used to losing. We didn't get our first championship until 2017. Don got here in 2008. You're not teaching us shit about losing, dog. You're not teaching us shit about losing. What other team besides UConn has won a national championship without a dominant center? Was it Notre Dame? Um, I don't know. Do you consider Cameron Brink a dominant center? I think Texas will destroy LSU. We're gonna see. MK Dub was playing the point. We're gonna play the next game when we lost. What you mean? Playing point from last year. Should have been playing point from last year. Did you feel like LSU had a dominant center when they won the championship? A dominant center. Did you feel like they had a dominant center when they won? She can be a five, but what you asked about a dominant big. Was she a dominant center? We lost 4 games our first natty and 2 our second natty. Trust the process. We'll be fine. I'm trusting the process. Texas versus Gamecocks in the SEC championship. Rick would be a great volleyball player. I wonder did she play? I think ADR played. She played during Oklahoma, and I think that was smart. So yes, I think ADR is gonna play. Does Texas get up for LSU the way they get up for SC? Yes, they're gonna lose, but they'll get up. Brink said she AD LOL. She a 4. If you eat Texas, if you destroying LSU, you're a goofy. I don't know what you were saying. The only reason I brought up what Coach Staley said was because there seemed to be discussion here about her players going overseas or what is their next step after college. No, Shakima specifically said she wanted to play overseas, and I said I thought that was good for her. But your statement about her saying nobody was ready to start in the dub right now, I don't know how that factored back into Shakima wanting to go overseas. And then you had said what you had originally said was nobody was ready for the WNBA, and it wasn't that. So I wanted to make sure that we know it wasn't that. She said nobody was ready to start in the dub, and it's different than being ready to go to the dub. And I see that misquoted too much. So every time I see it kind of jumbled up or some stuff added in there, I want to get straight to what it was she said because she didn't say the other part that you had said. So I wanted to make sure that I cleared that up. She's gonna have to play ADR. Morrow can't handle Odecker all game. Angel plays center when they won. Is she a dominant center? Is she? Y'all asked about a dominant big. Is she a dominant center? No, I wouldn't say that she would. I would say that she was a dominant big. Yep, Texas won LSU as well. ADR didn't even play today. LSU basically won the chip without a dominant center, right? I believe so. I wouldn't call Angel a dominant center. I'd call her a dog. But I wouldn't call her a dominant center. I'd call her a national champion. I wouldn't call her a dominant center. Grit, will, motor, desire, dog is what she go off of. I am surprised to see, and I don't know. I may need to go back and look at the highlights of this. I am surprised to see that UCLA only beat Oregon by 10. I don't know if they just took it easy on them because they knew they wasn't gonna do nothing with them, or if Oregon really played them tough. Notre Dame destroyed Cal. They got that's crazy. Providence got destroyed. Tennessee lost by 5. I thought they would have lost by a little bit more, but I didn't think that they was gonna beat LSU. Duke smack Miami. North Carolina with a close win over Clemson, closer than I expected. NC State blew out Florida State. That was a little surprising because everybody been talking up Florida State so much to me. I thought that they for sure would handle NC State, but they ain't want nothing with them. Looked like Smichael went off, almost dropped a 40 ball on Washington. Georgia Tech over Boston College. Michigan surprised me and beat Michigan State. Michigan State, come on down. Mississippi State. I don't know who Mississippi State is turning into, but that Barker is back, and they couldn't do nothing with her. Oh, UCLA plays ass on the road. Angel was a force center. I missed when she was a guard. When we get off to a slow start, do you think we should bring Lay in a little earlier for the spark she provides? No. So here's the thing. When I went back and just looked at Asia winning the national championship, some of the other games and other cities, Don Staley's team starts slow. Pretty much we start slow. We never really get off to a fast start. We had a couple games where we got off to a fast start. I would like to see us get off to a quicker start. But like Dawn said, she's not changing. She's not changing her lineup at this point. This is what it is. She's not changing how she plays. She's not changing the starting lineup. And I don't think this, for the most part, that she's really gonna change her rotation. Lay has been coming in about a 4.5, 5 minute mark. I think that's good for Lay. I like when Lay and them come in. I would like to see us, if anything, instead of bringing Lay in, maybe run some more of those screens to get Tahina in some threes off the screen for scoring purposes. But no, I don't want to really change anything up. Ready for USC UCLA game? I think USC is providing the upset. I got USC winning. Love seeing the Michigan kids rebound against Michigan State after State whipped their ass 12 days ago. Yeah, that was surprising. Just did a quick research to play. Spoke about Odecker, including a number of others are remaining relaxed throughout gameplay, even with deficit. Another fact I saw today with us. I don't know. NC State will smoke Notre Dame. I don't think so. In certain times of the game today. Okay. I can't wait for Lay to start next year. I'm gonna live and die. By her bad shots, I don't care. She's so clutch, man. Oregon, one of those colleges that has big name but no power punches since Pow left. Yeah, that's why I was surprised. I thought UCLA was gonna dog walk them. I thought they was gonna dog walk them. Definitely more screens for Powell. Who did Duke beat up this afternoon? Yeah, it was Miami. Smacked them 90-49. Cavenders take that L. Fournier playing better. 24 points, 3 steals. Notre Dame Spake State. Yeah, Doggo want the knife. Got the knife. Lay was clutch today. She just got hurt and clearly dealing with some pain in her arm. Second and third time I've seen her messing with the arm. I'm wondering what's going on there. ESPN is USC winning 56%. I don't trust ESPN, but I got them winning too. Bro really made another account today just to come say this ain't shit and get awarded yet another one-way ticket. They had too much time on their hands. It seems people were more impressed with Odecker than Booker. You think so? Maybe because that's Booker's standard, maybe, and they didn't expect it from Odecker. But you see, Odecker ended up with 6 rebounds and 13 points. I mean, really came through on the offensive end. Not so many rebounds this time. Shot well from the floor, 6 of 10. And I just think the combination of Odecker and Winitanda, I'm probably saying her name wrong. I think that combination, those 21 points right there, were a big difference in this game today. Did Odecker foul out today? Odecker only had 3 fouls. Winitanda, I think, was the only one that almost fouled. Only person with 4 fouls on their team, and Bree for us. Booker went 7 of 22, 7 free throws, 20 points. You tell me. I mean, 22 shots for 20 points. I live with it. ESPN had the Chiefs winning, and they stayed at 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 the hotel. Don't trust ESPN. Don't do that. I was impressed with Booker. I didn't think she was a dog. Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I know that she's a scorer. I don't know that I walked out of there feeling like she's a dog. You know, she 20 points on 7 to 22. She took 22 shots and made 20 points. I believe 4 in the third or late second quarter. Vic loves to use Oldacre against us. Oldacre should be doing what she is doing with her wingspan. A real big for something. She's not a big for nothing. No, no. She's a player. She fouled out at SC. Booker went 2011. It wasn't efficient, but it was still nasty work. Uh, Booker is not why we lost. We could have absorbed her inefficient shooting. It's Oldacre and Jones going for double digits. They lost us the game. I mean, yeah, but I mean, we could say that, but it was also us missing 8 free throws. Lost us the game. You make 8 free throws, it's a 70 to 66 game. Got to make your free throws. Got to make your free throws. Can Ole Miss get the upset on Kentucky? I don't think so. Not a dog. Saw the gesture with the foul with Breezy. To me, that ain't real. Okay. I do think we took them lightly. They caught a slipping plus drip. Was trying to get to the bowl. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna. I would never say that Dawn Staley showed up and didn't do her job to the best of her ability because she was worried about watching a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna put that. That's a hell of a jacket to put on that woman. That's a hell of a jacket to put on that woman with everything that she brings to the game. She soft pedaled it through this game that she just told us the other day was a must win, so she could get home to see a Super Bowl she wasn't going to, a Super Bowl that she could cut on the goddamn flight, on the goddamn flight home on her phone as she walked everywhere she had to go. That's nasty work. Clicks and views. What proof do you have of that? Since that's the jacket you're gonna put on. What is the proof? Please share the receipts that she didn't do her job today to watch the Super Bowl. I'm offended by that goddamn statement. Please let me know your proof. I can't wait to hear it. Oh, Mrs. Home. Man, we had Peely for 37 points. Jordan and Koulibaly each gave us 30 last year. Even Page gave us 23 without Mills. We still won. SEC is the toughest conference. There will be wins and losses. Shit, Swords gave us 27 and took an L. Dawn was coaching her ass off. Yeah, I can't wait to hear. I'm waiting to hear. Duke's got a kid named Okanawa. When I watch her, I kind of see a young Raven. Maybe I'm crazy, but check it out, okay? Don definitely coached that ass off. Yeah, I'm waiting. Who said that mess? Clicks and views. I'm waiting on the answer. His free throws and 4 3-point shooting it is what caused SC to lose today. I was at the game here in Austin. Thank you, Vernon. We didn't take them lightly. Texas had a plan. They executed their plan. Point play, we learn and move on. We just lost y'all. That's it. Some of y'all is reaching. Yeah, I'm one. Man, so she needed to get to the Super Bowl. Clicks and views. You still here? Texas has 0 threes. Not the reason we lost. Just getting home. Okay, MJ, you home right in time. You home right in time. We waiting on clicks and views to tell us how they know that Dawn didn't do her job today, so she could rush home to watch the Super Bowl. Wait, Big Drip wasn't going to the Super Bowl. Seen the pic on IG. She was at a watch party. So Big Drip was supposed to go to the Super Bowl, but of course that was canceled because of the air traffic control having to keep the airspace clear. So she went home and she said, I got to have a party now. So she was going home and they were like, are you going to be home for the start of the game? She was like, maybe halftime. I got a job to do. I'm going to Rocky Top Wednesday. Let's get it. The Super Bowl probably didn't even start till they landed. She did press as well. Right. Vernon, yep. Uncalled jazziness. And clicks gone. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting to hear. That's a hell of a jacket to put on that woman. I don't take disrespect lightly to that. I was well, what are you saying then? You said she had to hurry up. She was thinking about the Super Bowl. Tell me how you know. Tell me. So you hear? Then you heard my goddamn question. Put your receipts in the chat. Tell me how you know. Let me back up to what you said. Let me back up so you can be sure about the receipts that I'm waiting on. Since you still here. Plus drip was trying to get to the bowl. How do you know? Please share the receipts. We took them lightly and they caught us slipping, and drip was trying to get to the bowl. What does that mean? And how do you know? That's a hell of a jacket to put out there on that woman. So I'm waiting. It's not easy to go into enemy territory with a packed crowd and still be in a position to win a game. SC never seemed phased by it, which was impressive. We don't shake. You said clicks just trolling. They hear I'm waiting. They said they said they ain't trolling. I'm waiting to hear why and how they know. That's a big ass assumption. Oh, she was trying was trying to get to the bowl. She wasn't going to the Super Bowl. She was going home to watch it on TV, which could start immediately on her phone. So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. I want to know though. SC streak is now a Gamecock record. Yeah, it is. Yep, Gamecock record, and we got a chance to start the streak over again Thursday. A chance to start it over Thursday. I don't know if you still typing or what. I was really interested in how you know in the receipts that she was gonna share about her being in a rush. She was trying to get to the bowl. Was you gonna share? Was that just your opinion, or did you have some real receipts, or what? Who do we have before UConn Sunday? Florida. We play Florida. Gators next. Liv McGill, Miar O'Neal. Time to sweep Texas. Sweep Texas. Who about to sweep Texas? You welcome. It took tremendous toughness to win that game. Schaefer said they earned it. I don't have to tell you how good that team is we played today. In my mind, they're the number one team in the country. That's what Vic had to say. That's so nice of Vic. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you, Vic. 85 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up for me. And I mean, no disrespect to UCLA. Everyone thinks we're number one. I've heard a few teams. Few people say that. Few people say that. Appreciate you, Green Wayne. That's the bot. That's the bot. Oh well, yeah. I really was just waiting to see if I was gonna get an answer to my question because I was dying to know why folks were saying that. I'm just saying Drip wanted to watch the game. Everybody wanted to watch the game. It came on at 6:30. Our game started at 2 o'clock. What did that have to do with her doing her job at 2 o'clock? She was done working by 4 o'clock. The game started at 6:30. Everybody wanted to watch the Super Bowl today. It's Super Bowl Sunday. People have to realize how impressive our SEC winning streak was. When Tennessee did it, the conference was nowhere near as good as it is now. And the parity in college basketball way better now. What up, Blue A? When Texas lost, Coach Vic gave SC big props. The respect has always been there. Oh, for sure. Yeah. SC is the best conference in the nation, period, for sure. That's my two-headed monster, Schaefer said on Oldacre and Jones. Two-headed monster today. Everybody probably heading out to the Bay Area now for NBA All-Star Weekend. That should be fun. I haven't been watching any videos today, or have I paid attention to social media, so I didn't know people were saying that about Coach Staley. I don't know who's in here still trolling the defending champions on the second loss of the season. I guess we got to the bottom of it. There's no trolling. 81 in the chat. The only things that hype these other teams up that are ranked highly is them knowing they are doing something good. Hear me out, a good thing, but they do not walk that walk. I promise you. Okay. I was just accepting of the confidence of South Carolina supporters. Are you as tired as Vic of losing to Don Staley as a regular on a regular basis? Was it just me, or was that the worst Super Bowl as far as competitiveness? And I wasn't really impressed with Kendrick till Susan Serena Crip walk. I was glad to see Kendrick. Um, it wasn't competitive, but I was glad. I was glad to see the Eagles just beat them down. I didn't care. I didn't have a dog in the fight. I was just cheering for the Eagles for Don. So Don wanted them to run it up. I wanted Big Drip to have a good Super Bowl party. So each spoke about player the shaking play, but our team. Okay. Where was they at? Elena Lovato was the assistant coach that did scouting on Gamecocks. She looked at me and said, "We will beat them in a month." Schaefer said Sunday, and that's the guy's honest truth. That's dope. Do your job. Thanks, Vic. That's hard. Yeah, I give it to Jones and Oldacre. Yeah, they took care of business. We just have to. We didn't do our job. Don't put that on Dawn. I know Dawn. She isn't like that. Don't say that, please. Gamecocks for life. Blah blah blah. Vic retire already. Why Vic got to retire? Not much competitiveness and performance was great. I was digging it. Yeah, it was a beatdown. I didn't have a dog either. Happy for coach. Yeah. Vic 4-13, lifetime versus Dawn Staley. Man, come on, man. It was a good game. They got a good win. We may see him again. I was happy for Hurts. A lot of people slept on that dude in college. I was happy for Hurts too. I was happy for Hurts, and I was also happy for Saquon. I was happy for Saquon because Saquon bet on himself, and it worked. He bet on himself, and they bet on him, and it worked out. So I was happy for Saquon too. I was happy for the Eagles, man. Jeez. Now, if my Ravens could get out of 1-2-3 Cancun and finish in the playoffs, I want Lamar to get a ring. I had Eagles by 4, by the way. Clip it. Let's go. Yeah, that's just you regarding Kendrick. He did his thing. Somebody check on Drake. Hurts looked like he was so pushed back by all the negativity from losing it a few years ago to the Chiefs that he couldn't even enjoy it. He was working. I'm gonna tell y'all this: Smokey hates to see Vic coming. They just gonna put Vic out the to pasture. Yeah, they were like Vic gotta go. Not Tua for life. Oh god, you definitely trolling. Wow. Okay. Yeah, go get a ring, Lamar. You know what I mean? Let's go get a ring, Lamar. It's our turn. It's our turn. Let's go get a ring, man. Goodness gracious. Let me see. Let's see what's happening here. Uh, we got Florida coming up this week, and then UConn Sunday. Texas won, and I hate it, but we move on. Chin up, shoulders held high. Yeah, it's not that big. That one, it's all right. We beat them. They beat us. And we'll see how everything else go from here. We got to respond. But y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Get back in this Discord. I got some basketball to watch. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. If you did not hit that like on the way in, hit that like on the way out, please. I appreciate it. Like I said, y'all, spread the word about these Gamecocks. Push back on these negative narratives about us by sharing positive content when you see it. Uh, I just want the NFL to take my team from our cokehead prostitute Mayan owner. The coach, by the way. Play Florida and get ready for UConn. Off season for the NFL till next season. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. I appreciate y'all.